Welcome back. It's 5:51. Time for your morning news now. The jury set to resume deliberations today in the Adam Fravel murder trial. During the first day, jurors focused on the murder charges, asking the judge if they could convict Fravel of premeditated murder without proving it, and if they could find him guilty on all 4 counts. The judge answering yes to both those questions. The man charged in 3-year-old Elijah Vu's death will stand trial. A Manitowoc judge ruling there is enough evidence to try Jesse Vang for child abuse and hiding a corpse. Despite defense claims, prosecutors can't prove how Vu died. At yesterday's hearing, special agents testified Vu was punished at Vang's apartment before his February disappearance. Vang will be arraigned November 18th. New this morning, the Monroe County Sheriff's Office asking for your help finding a missing elderly man with dementia. 70-year-old Mark Seecamp was last seen in a wooded area between Landmark and Lasso Avenue around 5:30 Wednesday evening. He's 5'10", 150 pounds, wearing a black hooded sweatshirt, dark baseball cap, and blue bib overalls. Deputies say while Seecamp does have dementia and may be disoriented, he is very friendly. If you have any information, contact the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. A piece of Chippewa Falls pride is shutting down. Leinenkugel's parent company set to close the historic brewery that's called the City Home since 1867. 6 generations of Leinenkugels built the brand in Chippewa Falls, even after Miller Brewing bought the family brewery. Chippewa County Board Chair Chuck Hull calls the closure like losing a family member.
Well, I think certainly that would be a shock to everyone. It's gone through a lot. It's had takeovers a couple of times, and yet they saw the value of being here. The brand name, I think they indicated would keep going because they've made it such a national brand.
Molson Coors will close both the Chippewa Falls Brewery and a Milwaukee site January 17th, citing a new contract. Governor Tim Walz is back home in Minneapolis this morning after Vice President Harris conceded the presidential election yesterday. As Walz left that rally, reporters asked him what was next. He replied, Minnesota. He's now resuming his role as governor with 2 years left on his second term. President Joe Biden set to address the nation this morning about the election results and the transition to former President Donald Trump's second presidency. That'll start January 20th. Democrat Tammy Baldwin winning a 3rd Senate term in Wisconsin, narrowly defeating Republican banker Eric Hovde. Baldwin edged out Hovde by just 29,000 votes, with third-party candidates collecting another 70,000 votes combined. While Baldwin holds her seat, Republicans flipped key races in West Virginia and Ohio to take control of the U.S. Senate. Hovde has not conceded and could still request a recount as the margin falls under 1%. Our furry friends in La Crescent have a new place to play. The city cutting the ribbon on a new dog park called D&G Park. Peyton Giroux created the idea for the park as part of his Eagle Scout project. Funding for the park came from donations from the city, local businesses, and civic groups.
I've had dogs for a long time, and I thought the city of La Crescent could use a nice project like this, get some people an open space for their yard, and well, because not everyone has yard space, so I figured a dog park would be the perfect reason in addition to add to the city.
If you want to check it out, it's now open at 160 South 3rd Street, south of the county recycling site.
All right, looking at our local weather, back to patchy to dense fog out there right now. This will continue for your morning commute and beyond for areas north of I-94. We'll also be seeing dry conditions, sunny, and of course, maybe some partly cloudy skies up by I-94 as well. We'll be picking up temperatures widespread in the 50s today. We'll also see some upper 40s carrying over into tomorrow with temperatures continuing to warm up a little bit more so, starting out cool though in the 30s and then picking up more rainfall possibly getting into Saturday and Sunday.